and we'll have a chance to go first at answering questions. The candidates are also going to start off with a 2-minute introduction to begin with, and then they will, for each question, they'll get approximately 90 seconds. I want to alert the candidates over here to their right. Jeff will be our timekeeper, and when you get within 20 seconds of your cutoff time, he'll raise the yellow sign for you, and then when it's time to end, he'll raise the red sign. Okay? You're colorblind. Okay, so he's fake. All right, so let's get started. I'll pass the microphone over, and each one of you can have 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'll be real brief. I'm from Duluth, Minnesota originally. Lived in California for many years. I worked at my business, most of my education, and lived in Hawaii following that for 10 years, and I've been here going on 13 years. So you know a little bit about that background. I've been married 51 and a half years to the same young lady. I'm 53. I'm an Army veteran. I served in Vietnam in 1966-67 with 1st Air Cavalry. I got out, I became a school teacher. I taught in Los Angeles City Schools for a number of years, City Valley a number of years. I decided I was tired with education at the time, opened up my own business in the automotive service company. Had that for 10 years. Following that, I retired. I also used my background in therapy and psychotherapy work and became a psychotherapist in Hawaii with my own private practice. Moved to Mesquite in 2004, and I've been here ever since. I was on the city council from 2011 through 2013, re-elected at that time, and after 2 years when the prior mayor resigned, I took over as mayor with a vote of the city council, and I've been a mayor now 2.5 years. I served on the Southern Nevada Health District for 2.5 years. I am on the Regional Transportation Commissioner, and I am on the Regional Flood Control as a commissioner also. And other than that, that's about all I can tell you. I'm happy to answer any questions about other issues that I've had in my life. I love Mesquite, and here I am.
Can you hear me? Or do you really need this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stay with it. My name's Arthur Pereira. And first of all, I do, at this point, I acknowledge Mr. Lippman, his career, the time he's done here. And one of the things here, I am born and raised in California. From there, I'm also a Vietnam veteran, just like Mr. Lippman. And I got into the fire service in 1971 when I got out of Vietnam. From there, I promoted up through the ranks, and I went up through Orange County Fire Department. Not necessarily fighting fire, but I went into the fire protection engineering section. My responsibilities there was to oversee the growth of Orange County, of the county unincorporated areas, and 15 contract cities, which included monthly reports of the Board of Supervisors and 15 contract cities, city councils on the developments that are taking place in Orange County. At that particular time, Orange County had a population of approximately 3 million people. My oversee of the development of Orange County were over easily 1,000 master plans, ranging from master plans of single residential from 10, 15, 20, 30, and 50,000 single residential homes, multi-residential homes, commercial and industrial commercial development of some, at that particular time, some of the world's largest malls. I dealt with high-rise structures. I dealt with the overseeing of the John Wayne Airport into an international airport. I worked during that time. I worked with the U.S. State Department. They gave me a leave of absence and to inspect the U.S. embassies and consulates around the world. From there, I went into another service and so forth and so forth. And I have 40 years of city-county government experience, ranging from city, county, state, and federal experience.
Thank you. The first question, we'll let Mr. Pereira answer first. What do you see as the three largest challenges facing businesses, specifically the business community in Mesquite?
I think one of the three largest challenges, one of the things I've heard here in the city, is the city business friendly? That is something I sort of taken a look, and I've even went out and I canvassed some businesses, and I've been asking owners and proprietors of businesses that they've just opened their facility, and I've asked them, is the city business friendly? And all of them have said yes. They said the city building permits were great. They had a good time to work with. One of the things that we're looking at right now is that we've been stagnant for 10 years. Okay, I know we had a recession, but you know what? It's time to move on. It's time to get going. We are having development that's taking place in Las Vegas right now. They're going gangbusters. St. George is going gangbusters. We need to get going. I was just in California 3 months ago, and I meant to bring the paper. Big article there in Riverside, California, with the article saying, "Here we grow again." 40,000 homes. I know you're saying, "Oh, that's California." California is our neighbor. California is only 100 miles away, state line, Trinidad, Nevada. That residual, we need to pick up that residual. We need to create that master plan development here of the commercial and industrial. We just can't sit on it. We have to start moving with it.
You want to say it? So, Mesquite, contrary to what many people think, is a very small city. If you look at the demographics of Mesquite, we have an extremely small workforce, and that has been one of the great issues in business in Mesquite right now. Currently, we have 2 large companies that will relocate to Mesquite. Now, when I talk about large companies, I'm talking between 60 and 100 employees. We are having a terrible time right now looking for employees to fill these positions. So we are now working with the College of Southern Nevada and work development to get these people trained so we can get them to Mesquite. Last year we graduated 136 students from our high school. That's it, folks. No more young blood. That's all we've got. So we have to make the best of that, and a number of those students, of course, go elsewhere. As far as other development, Mesquite is moving. But you have to balance the fact out that we've got 19,000 people, plus maybe 2%, currently in Mesquite, and a number of snowbirds. Out of that population, we have a large population of retirees. We also have a large population under age 18, which are not in the workforce at this time. So one of our biggest issues in Mesquite is developing a workforce so that we can entice customers and businesses to Mesquite. The other issues, of course, we have, and most of you know, and we are business friendly, by the way, is we have a hot summer in Mesquite. Many of our businesses are not geared towards functioning well in the hot summer. So business plans are extremely necessary so that these businesses can survive throughout the year in our city.
Thank you very much. So those challenges that you just identified, what would you do as mayor to help the business community, or what can you do as mayor to help the business community overcome those challenges?
Well, again, the challenge of business licensing, I think, is pretty well resolved. We fast-track businesses. I will personally go over to the business office, and I do frequently, with people that have come into town that want to open up a business in Mesquite. I work closely with MRBI, I work closely with any other economic development person I can find out of Las Vegas that wants to do something up of Mesquite, and I personally meet with virtually each and every company that is looking to come to Mesquite. Another challenge we have, of course, is on a larger scale is natural gas, which we are working with right now with Southern Nevada Gas. Hopefully we'll have it in the near future. Now the near future, dealing on that level is years probably. It's a very expensive process. But other than that, I think we are working very closely with businesses. We've become closer with the Chamber of Commerce. For a number of years, the Chamber of Commerce was not as functional as it is today. Now we have an all new outlook as far as the Chamber and how the city can work closely with the Chamber and businesses in Mesquite. Remember, Mesquite as a city is not a business.
I pretty much agree very much with Mayor Littman in the proposal of promoting the city. And one of the things I would like to see, same as Mr. Littman, is get things going here. We have a great industrial park here. We need spring industry here. Things are happening with the residential development. But one of the things I have noticed, as a city, we depend too much on residential tax. We just came out of a recession, and it hit us hard, just like everybody across the nation. But we had a bad time going through that. We lost some employees, okay, approximately 50 or so, and we're still trying to recover, but things are starting to move. I would like to see the Chamber of Commerce with NRB being more productive. I know you're here and you promote industry and commercialism, but what I see is you promote within the city. Okay, in my experience, I love to go to trade shows, and there's always a Chamber of Commerce there promoting and selling the city to recruit industry to the city, to bring them here. They do presentations one every 3 hours or so, but we need to get out and recruit. Many people don't have any idea what Mesquite is.
That is actually a good segue to this next question. It's been suggested that here in Mesquite there's 3-legged stool supporting businesses here locally. Those would be the city, Mesquite Regional Business, MRB, and the Chamber of Commerce. So the question is this an accurate depiction or description? Is it working in your opinion? And what might be done differently, if anything?
I was a little bit ahead of myself on that, but to continue on that particular thing, this is my perspective, okay? And I've been here for approximately 10 years. But we're promoting within ourselves. We need to promote outside. Several years ago, when Mayor, we had a mayor, and she, what was her name? I apologize. She did a great video, and it's still online on YouTube. It's a great video, but it's outdated. It needs to be brought up to speed. It really is to address the issues now. That's a great video, but at the same time, when you look at her video right next to her, I don't know why, and take a look at it, there's 6 other videos completely slamming Mesquite, that it is porous, that it is going bankrupt, it is showing residential areas completely going down. They have 6 of them. Why did they put those videos? And they're real estate people. And they are slamming Mesquite. We need something to create something positive, be positive on. Because that's going out on the web. Right now, as we speak, it's there. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to repeat that.
Just repeat the question. So imagine 3-legged stool supporting businesses in Mesquite. Those would be the city, MRB, and the Chamber of Commerce. So is this an accurate depiction? Is it working? And what might be done differently, if any?
I believe it is fairly accurate. I believe it is starting to work. You know, we had a pretty heavy-duty recession. As I recall, we talked about a number of people laid off when Mesquite Gaming, with Flag Gaming, laid off approximately 600 people right before Christmas back in 2006 or 2007. You can see the writing on the wall. Things have changed dramatically in Mesquite. We're looking at a new direction now. We understand that we're not going to be this large industrial complex. Number one, we don't have rail. Number two, at this point, we don't have natural gas. So we have to overcome these things. Will we have large businesses in Mesquite? I don't think we'll have huge companies come to Mesquite. We do have the land. We've done everything possible with incentive programs now in the city to get that industrial park rolling again. But we can't drag businesses to Mesquite. I've seen the commercials or the ads that were done a number of years ago by some disgruntled realtor that drove around in his car showing projects that were unfinished, projects that weren't done. However, those are projects that are now underway again. Will they happen overnight? No, of course not. Things take a little bit of time. We're a very young city. We only came about in 1984. So it's going to take a little while. Are we known everywhere? No, but we're known in an awful lot of places. I know that. And a lot of people are looking to Mesquite because Mesquite has the quality of life that an awful lot of people are looking for. Is the city a great promoter of business? I think we do what we can do as a city government, because that is not the role of city government to promote the businesses of Mesquite. That's why we have economic development organizations. That's why we work closely with Las Vegas, the LBCA. So that is, I think, going to get us where we need to be.
Thank you. So, let me ask this.